Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm Nicole Traum from Nicole Traum Yoga, and today we are doing our Breathe With Me. We'll be focusing on allowing ourselves to really notice our surroundings and with some grounding techniques as well as breath work. So thank you for watching. If you're watching, pop on and drop a comment. Feel free to share this with your friends. I'm doing these on my personal page so you can share them. So please feel free. You can share them via Messenger. You can share them over your page, or you can just kind of link them to people. I'm going to add this to my group, so as you're coming on, say hi. Hey Kim, I haven't seen you in a long time. So if you're watching, drop on and say hi, and then we'll get started in just a moment. If you're watching the replay later on, you can always post hashtag replay. Always important to have the hashtag replay on there. And that's it. There we go. All right, so we'll get started right away. So something that I wanted to talk about today is the fact that it's really hard to continue on as we move through all this because our minds are just so overwhelmed and inundated between whatever we hear on the news, whatever we're seeing, whatever we're experiencing, the fears that we have. I mean, I still have this creeping fear about school not happening and all those things. We're all experiencing them on some level. And because things are so unknown, what happens is our mind just starts to go like a little crazy, right? It starts to get stuck on one thing and repeat it over and over and over again. And what that does, we talked about this yesterday, we want to have that connection to our mind and our body, but sometimes we get stuck in one place. So a lot of times, like now, a lot of us are stuck up here. We're stuck in this place of this pattern of this thought going over and over and over again. And then it starts to actually make our body feel horrible. And it makes our relationships feel horrible. It makes everything around us feel a little less enjoyable. So as we move today, I want to think about how do we get out of our head a little bit? And one of those ways is a grounding technique, right? Because if we think about it, the in our head is up here, right? And we need to bring it back down. So we're going to do a little bit of movement, and then what we'll do is a little meditation to allow ourselves to really find our groundedness again, to just come back into the presence of the moment and let ourselves pause and notice what's around us. And it's as simple as that, to allow ourselves to really feel less in our head and a little more connected. So let's start here with some circles this morning. So just come around, sit in your seat, sit up nice and tall. If you're sitting in a chair, you probably want to scoot forward a little bit so you can actually feel your low back move, your side body move. Good morning. And then allow yourself to move in the opposite direction. So just letting that movement happen. Check in here with your breath. Let yourself have a nice full inhale and a nice full exhale. That's it. And then come on back through center and roll your shoulders onto your back as you inhale and exhale as you round. So just big stretch here into the front body and into the back body. A little snap and crackle and pop all the way from your tailbone all the way up through your head and your neck. Good, 2 more. Perfect. And then we'll come on up and just take your right arm down and stretch your left arm up. So if you have arms on your chair, you can bring your elbow down. Otherwise, you're just going to hold onto the side of your chair. Bring your left arm back a little and lean back. So shoulder back, head back, opening up the front of the chest. Good. And then come on back through center and we'll switch sides. So left hand comes down, right arm comes up, rolling that shoulder back, lengthening up, rolling yourself into more openness. Front of the chest. Perfect. And then we'll come all the way back and move our head side to side. Maybe roll those shoulders a little bit. That's it. Big inhale here as you reach your arms up and overhead. And then exhale as you lower down. So if you do have arms on your chair, you're going to scoot forward for this one. Inhale, lifting up, lengthening. Good. And then exhaling as you lower. Just letting yourself deepen the breath a little. Big inhale. Big exhale. Noticing all those sensations that come up. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Let's do 2 more rounds. And then we're going to add onto it. So inhaling. That's it. And exhaling. Good. Big inhale here. Exhale, twist to your right. So bringing your hands to the side of your chair. Inhale, come back up through center. Good. Exhale and twist to your left. Start to feel your side body stretching here. Inhale, good, and exhale, stretching all the way up to the back of the shoulders. And exhaling to the left, good. Let's do 2 more times to each side. Good. Just kind of pulling yourself through here. Use your chair to your advantage. Keep your feet on your floor. And then this time as you come up, we're going to twist to the right and stay there. So just hold on to the side of your chair. Let your shoulders soften. You can look towards your back shoulder. So turn your head towards your right shoulder as you breathe. Sit up a little taller. We're going to take 2 more deep breaths here. Big inhale. Big exhale. That's it. Inhaling. And exhaling, good. And then inhale your arms back up and exhale over to your left now. And same thing, hold on here. Let your shoulders soften as you twist. Feel yourself lengthening. Look towards that back shoulder. That's it, good. As you inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, feel yourself twisting. We'll do 2 more breaths. That's it. Good, and then come all the way back up through center, reaching your arms up. And as you exhale, you can just start to reach forward, reaching towards the earth here, reaching left and right, just stretching out your back body and maybe just lingering there with your head down. Take another deep breath. That's it. And then we'll roll all the way up. Hook your thumbs and stretch your arms up and overhead as you lean side to side. Perfect. That's it. And that's it. We just want to get a little more comfortable in our skin. So doing those twists, doing those movements help. So now what we'll do is we're going to come back and take a comfortable seat. And as I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to do some grounding techniques to get ourselves from here to a little bit more of all of here. And as I explained, it is very easy for our mind to fixate on something, especially when things have kind of been very unknown for the last few months. Our mind just kind of replays all these scenarios and becomes so fixated that it makes it feel uncomfortable to be in our bodies. So we want to move from this place down a little to feel a little bit more comfortable in our skin. And these techniques of grounding you can do whenever. You don't have to listen to me. You can come back and listen to this if you want. But allowing yourself to just start to notice. So we'll start here by sitting up nice and tall. And you want to make sure that you reach your hips back towards the back of your seat and sit up nice and tall, rolling your shoulders onto your back. All right, and then soften your eyes, but keep your eyes open. So just let the corners of your eyes soften and just start to notice what you can see in front of you. Come back to your breath. Notice your inhale and notice your exhale. And just start to take a little inventory of what you can see around you. Noticing anything on the floor or on the wall. Noticing the furniture that's around you, the light and the quality of the light. Good. And then begin to just notice where the walls are. So start to notice the wall in front of you. And with your eyes open, without moving your head, just start to notice the wall behind you. Maybe you can sense how far or how close it is. And then notice the wall to your left and the wall to your right. Noticing where the ceiling is and where the floor is. Taking it all in, letting yourself start to notice all the little things. And with your next exhale, you can close your eyes and then come back to that presence of the room. Maybe think about where you are in the room. Think about the little things that you noticed as you started to turn within. The things on the floor, the things on the wall, the furniture, the light. And then begin to notice, with your eyes closed, where the wall in front of you is. And then notice where the wall behind you is. Noticing the wall to your left, the wall to your right. Imagining here where the ceiling is and where the floor is. And just coming back and visualizing where you are in the room. As you start to turn within a little bit more, begin to bring your awareness towards your breath now, noticing your inhale and noticing that exhale. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the sensation of the chair underneath you or the floor or the bed, wherever you are. And even start to notice now the sensation of your clothing on your body. Noticing where any light is around you, even with your eyes closed, noticing it. And just coming back to your breath for a few more rounds of breath here. Feeling yourself filling up with your inhale and emptying out with your exhale. Take another round of breath. And then with your next exhale, you can start to blink your eyes open. Bring some movement to your fingers, some movement to your toes. That's it. Stretching out your arms and your legs, doing whatever feels good here. Maybe stretching the arms out, turning your head side to side. And coming back to a comfortable seat, just bringing your hands back in front of your heart. So we honor this practice. I honor your courageousness. When you're feeling disconnected, just take a few moments and just kind of look around. Let your eyes soften. Let yourself feel that moment. Feel what it's like to be wherever you are, right? Even if you're just, taking a pause in your home or outside your home, but give yourself a chance to find that place of groundedness. And let me know if you do it. Let me know how it feels. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Nicole Traum at Nicole Traum Yoga. Namaste. If you are interested in classes, you can find me at NicoleTraumYoga.com. Our next class is tonight. There's actually a prenatal class tonight on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. And then our next class will be Wednesday. Our regular classes, Slow Flow, is Wednesday at 9 a.m. And you can sign up for those online. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.